Most people think elite traders are born with a gift, like they can read the market's mind or predict the future. They picture a trader with multiple screens, eyes glued to charts, placing trades that somehow always work out perfectly. But here's the truth. Nothing could be further from reality. Elite traders aren't lucky. They aren't superheroes. They don't have secret indicators or insider knowledge. The real secret behind consistently profitable traders isn't skill. It's discipline. A discipline so deep, so consistent, that it becomes part of who they are. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal the secret discipline habits of elite traders, habits that separate the 90% who fail from the 10% who thrive. And by the end, you'll understand why discipline, not luck, is the greatest edge in trading. Before a single trade is made, before a chart is opened, elite traders build an identity. They don't say, "I trade sometimes," or "I try to make money." They say, "I'm a trader, I'm a professional." That identity dictates their actions, their mindset, and how they approach every single trade. Because here's the reality. You don't act like a professional trader only when the market opens. You act like one all the time. Discipline starts before the first candle, in how you speak to yourself, how you plan your day, and what standards you refuse to compromise. The first secret habit of elite traders is rigid preparation. Most retail traders log in at the last minute, stare at charts, and hope the market tells them what to do. They react to chaos. They chase opportunities that aren't there, and that's why most fail. Elite traders do the exact opposite. Their trading day starts long before the market opens. They review economic calendars, mark key price levels, study market sentiment, and map out potential scenarios. Every possible outcome is considered. They don't hunt for trades. They wait for the market to come to their plan. Imagine walking into a trade with absolute clarity. If price reaches point A and reacts with signal B, then I take action C. If it doesn't, I do nothing. Doing nothing might sound easy, but in reality, it's one of the hardest skills to master. The undisciplined trader believes activity equals progress. Elite traders know that waiting, being patient, is a weapon. They stalk the market. They don't chase it. Preparation isn't just about charts and numbers. It's about building mental armor. When you're fully prepared, fear, impulsiveness, and doubt don't get a seat at the table. You're in control. And this is why rigid preparation is so powerful. It turns uncertainty into clarity, chaos into order, and emotions into a neutral background noise. The second secret habit of elite traders is emotional control. Many people think emotional control means suppressing feelings. That's not true. Elite traders don't ignore emotions. They design systems so emotions never get a chance to take over. They use position sizing rules, stop-loss limits, and risk caps, not just for technical reasons, but for psychological stability. No single trade, win or lose, ever dictates their state of mind. Amateur traders think in terms of winning this trade. Professionals think in terms of winning the next 1,000 trades. Each trade is just a part of a larger statistical series. Losses don't frustrate them. They accept them as part of the process. Wins don't inflate their ego. They execute the same plan again and again. Execution becomes their only measure of success, because execution is the only thing they can truly control. Imagine being able to take a loss calmly, without fear, without overtrading, and without revenge. That's what emotional control looks like for an elite trader. It's not magic, it's discipline in action. And this habit doesn't just protect their trading account, it protects their mind, because a stressed emotional trader is a losing trader. The third secret habit of elite traders is obsessive journaling.
Most traders skip journaling because it's tedious, uncomfortable, and forces them to face their mistakes. But that's exactly why professionals do it. They confront reality head on. Every trade is recorded: entry, exit, reasoning, emotional state, market conditions, and outcome. Every winning trade, every losing trade is dissected. Screenshots are saved, notes are taken, questions are asked. Did I follow my plan? If not, what caused the deviation? Was this trade aligned with my edge or driven by fear or boredom? This habit turns the market into a mirror. By analyzing their own behavior relentlessly, elite traders are constantly learning, not from someone else, but from their own decisions. Imagine the advantage of knowing exactly what works for you and what doesn't. Journaling creates a feedback loop where mistakes become lessons and lessons become predictable, repeatable results. Elite traders don't rely on luck. They rely on data, personal data, to make better, more disciplined decisions every single day. Another habit that separates elite traders from the rest is deceptively simple but incredibly rare. They know exactly when to walk away. Most losing traders destroy accounts not because they don't know how to trade, but because they don't know when to stop. A losing day triggers revenge trading. A winning day triggers overconfidence. In both cases, emotion takes over and discipline evaporates. Professional traders set strict daily limits for both loss and profit. Once they hit a boundary, they close their platforms. No exceptions. No just one more trade. Even if the market tempts them, even if they feel certain of a setup, they walk away. That ability to stop when everything inside you wants to continue is what keeps elite traders in the game long enough for consistency to unfold. Walking away isn't weakness, it's strength. It's the power to protect your capital, your focus, and your discipline, because surviving today ensures opportunity tomorrow. And remember, this habit isn't just about money, it's about mental control. It's about refusing to let impulses dictate your trading life. Another defining habit of elite traders is their obsession with routine. Their day isn't left to chance. Every morning, every trading session, and every evening is structured with purpose. Morning routines, pre-market routines, trading routines, post-market routines, review routines, exercise routines, sleep routines. They follow them all meticulously. Why? Because trading isn't just about charts. It's about the state of the human being interacting with them. A tired mind makes impulsive decisions. A stressed mind chases losses. A chaotic life produces chaotic results. Routine becomes a mental anchor. It creates stability. Stability enables rational decision-making. Consistency in life creates consistency in trading. Elite traders don't follow routines because they enjoy rigidity. They follow routines because they understand the discipline isn't a switch you flip, it's a lifestyle. And when your life is disciplined, your trading naturally follows. Elite traders are brutally honest with themselves. They never blame the market, the news, their broker, or some external factor for their performance. If they lose, they examine their own decisions first. If market conditions change, they adapt instead of complain. Excuses are comforting, but they're also lethal. Most traders protect their ego instead of their capital, and that's their downfall. Elite traders would rather face the pain of truth than the comfort of illusion. They ask themselves tough questions. Did I follow my rules? Did I let emotions interfere? Did I trade my strategy or someone else's? Owning mistakes isn't easy. It's uncomfortable, but it's also transformative. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every lesson builds skill, and every skill strengthens discipline. In the world of trading, truth is your greatest ally, and denial is your enemy. Brutal honesty keeps elite traders sharp, humble, and always improving. Elite traders never stop learning. They are students forever. They don't believe they know everything, and they never assume they've mastered the market. The moment a trader thinks they're done learning, their edge begins to fade. Professionals constantly review past trades, study new strategies, attend mentorships, analyze market cycles, and dig deep into data. They treat the market like a living organism, always evolving, always teaching. They don't chase shortcuts or magical indicators. Instead, they build skills slowly, test relentlessly, and refine continuously. Their advantage is not secret knowledge, it's accumulated wisdom. Lifelong learning keeps their edge sharp. It ensures they adapt, survive, and thrive in an ever-changing market. Because in trading, stagnation is the silent killer.
Another powerful habit of elite traders is their obsession with protecting their energy. They understand that willpower is finite and decision fatigue is real. They don't sit glued to screens for hours chasing every candle. They don't multitask, jump between strategies, or overwhelm themselves with noise. Instead, they optimize focus windows. They engage fully, intentionally, for controlled periods of time. Then they disconnect, recover, and let their minds recharge. Their brain is their most valuable tool, just like an athlete's body. No professional athlete performs at their best when exhausted, and elite traders know the same principle applies to trading. By protecting their energy, they maintain clarity, discipline, and calm under pressure. They make better decisions not because they work harder, but because they trade smarter. Elite traders don't chase excitement. They embrace boredom. The market isn't thrilling for them. They don't need adrenaline rushes or dopamine spikes to feel alive. Their edge thrives in monotony. They understand that repetition is mastery, and mastery is often boring. Every day they perform the same processes, follow the same risk rules, and execute the same setups with precision. They are predictable by design, not by chance. The average trader craves excitement. Professionals crave consistency. Boredom becomes a strength because it is in the quiet, repetitive work that discipline grows. This habit isn't about enjoying boredom, it's about leveraging it. While others chase thrills and burn out, elite traders build long-term, repeatable success. Elite traders don't obsess over the outcome of a single trade. Instead, they zoom out and think in terms of large sample sizes. They evaluate performance monthly, quarterly, and yearly. They understand that consistency isn't measured in one day or one trade. It's measured in thousands of disciplined actions compounded over time. They don't chase home runs or try to hit big gains in one trade. They build trading like a business, not a lottery ticket. Each trade is a controlled, repeatable action designed to preserve capital and maintain opportunity. Survival comes first, profit comes second. They know that staying in the game longer is the key to success. Every disciplined trade adds up, and over time, that edge compounds into sustainable wealth. Long-term thinking removes emotion, reduces stress, and allows them to focus on process over outcome, which is the hallmark of elite traders. The final secret habit of elite traders is perhaps the most powerful. They love the process more than the reward. If you trade only to make money, discipline becomes unbearable the moment you face difficulty. Emotions take over, frustration sets in, and mistakes follow. Elite traders don't wake up excited about winning. They wake up excited about executing their strategy perfectly. They find satisfaction not in profit, but in perfect discipline. When the process becomes the reward, the outcome takes care of itself. Consistent execution compounds over time, and profits naturally follow. Loving the process isn't just about mindset, it's about freedom. It allows traders to remain calm under pressure, stick to their rules, and thrive even when the market is chaotic or boring. This is the ultimate edge. While others chase money, elite traders master themselves. The market isn't their opponent. Lack of discipline is. So, what does all of this mean for you? Trading success isn't about finding a secret strategy, a magic indicator, or some hidden market hack. The greatest edge in trading is discipline. A trader with average strategy but elite discipline will always outperform a trader with elite strategy but average discipline. If you want to reach the level of professional traders, you need to build habits that shape your identity, protect your emotional stability, enforce structure and preparation, optimize your execution and decision-making. Elite traders aren't chasing the market, they're mastering themselves. The market isn't their enemy, your lack of discipline is. If you can control yourself, the market cannot take anything from you. But if you cannot control yourself, no trade or strategy can save you. The habits may be simple, but they are not easy. Treat trading like a profession. Prepare relentlessly. Control risk with precision. Journal ruthlessly. Respect boundaries and routine. Own your mistakes and stay humble. Protect your mind, embrace boredom, think long-term, and love the process. These are the habits that shape elite traders. And the moment you commit to mastering these habits, not tomorrow, not someday, but today, you step onto the same path the greats have walked. Ask yourself now, are you ready to stop trading like an amateur and start trading like a professional? If you found this video powerful and are ready to reshape your trading mindset, subscribe, like, and stay tuned because this is only the beginning of mastering your journey in the markets.